Okay. That's weird. I have never been frozen on a video before. And I apologize. It kind of stinks. Oh man. Guys, come back, come back. I am so sorry. I've never been frozen on a video. Been alive, ever. That was the first time. And I don't know how to correct it, but I'm back. Y'all come back now. Hey, Donna. So sorry I got frozen. That's weird. Like I said, I've never been frozen before. Oops, wrong way. Let me move this out of the way. Alright, now, yay! Y'all come back, come back, come back. Like I said, I have never been frozen before, ever. That is a first. Alright, so we're going to make these 10-inch tails because it doesn't need to be that long. You froze up the other night too? It's just weird. I've never frozen up. Never. That's a first. Alright, so I'm making these 10 inches long. From the pegs to here, it's 8 inches, so I added 2 inches more onto it. And I'm going to put it in. Now, some people like to twist one. Yes, please, please, please. Weirdest thing. Like I said, I never ever got frozen like that. So this is a one-sided ribbon because the other side is pink. If you guys can't see, I can move you guys in a little closer. Don't get seasick. Hi! I moved you guys up instead of down, didn't I? Oops, my mesh is in the way. Oops. Pink is my favorite. It's my daughter's favorite. Oh! Whoops. I went to the ceiling. Hold on, hold on. Did I freeze again? Good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, come on. 8-second delay. Hold on. You guys are looking at my ceiling. Come on, camera. I know. Hey, I did that crown molding myself, by the way. It's not... What the heck? Hold on. Oh, there you are. You know what happened when I moved you guys in? I must have hit the button, and so it flipped you around. That's why you were looking at my ceiling. I did it all myself, the crown molding, in the entire bedroom here, my other 2 rooms, the basement, not the basement, the living room and dining room my husband did years ago. Thank you, though. We're going to be redoing this entire room. We just talked, we sent a message to our builder yesterday, or today. So I'm going to have to move all this kit and caboodle out. That's going to be fun. I know. Love my molding. So I think the biggest, I'm going to make this, we're going to go, how many ribbons I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just go, we'll go 6 inches. Because this doesn't need to be a really, it's going to make it 12 inches. Let's go 5 inches. Because this doesn't need to be a big one. So you can put your fingers in here. Okay. Flip it around. And I may have to move Peter Cottontail up. Oops. Got some glitter stuff on him. Put my bows up like this. If you guys can't see. Susie, I just came back on. I got frozen out too. First time ever. And so I had to go out and just restart another video. I couldn't get it, so that's what happened. So tell everybody to come back. So all you miss is that we picked out some ribbon colors to go in with Peter Cottontail. And I'm just making a simple little bow. Nothing fancy. We are all Susie. Yeah, everybody got frozen out. I did. I don't know. Maybe because of the snow here and all, and everybody's weird weather. Yes, I got the yellow ribbon from last night. I did get that. That was pretty much the last thing I saw. Oh, this is so hard to get in here. Be easy, my friend. Be easy. Ugh. Okay, put you down there. So I'm only doing one on the bottom, and then I'm going to do two. So who's next? See, I flipped these upside down. Did I flip this? Orange. It's great to be Susie. I have a question. What color mesh should you use to make a sunflower wreath? You know, sunflowers... Okay. Last night I showed you a wreath that had 2 sunflowers in it. And you remember I showed you the tulip one that didn't have... I got it right here. I showed you this wreath yesterday. And it actually had 2 sunflowers. This is one of my very first wreaths I made about 20-something years ago. And I thought I was the bomb. I didn't realize today, you could see, this is one thing you don't want to use. You could see, here's the stem of it. And these weren't glued in either. The tulips weren't glued in, and nor was this. But if you take a sunflower, some of them are really yellow. And some of them are like an orangey color. So depending on what you're going to do with it, like what are you putting a sign in with it or anything with that, Linda? What's the Donna? Donna is a person's name. Susie. I'm not going to Crafters Convention because I'm going to Wreath Makers Live. And I can't, you know, go to both. I just can't afford it. I don't know if I want to do green next. I think I want to do green next. I don't know why. Green's talking to me. Saying it wants to go next rather than the orange. So this has a right side and a wrong side as well. So I'm just going to make them, I'll make it just a little bit shorter. And you can judge it yourself how long you want them. You can cut them all the same length and then come back and change it out if you want to when you put it on. So this bow is going to be 4 inches. Well, I'm going to the Wreath Makers Live. And I can't go, like I said, to both. I just... You know, I'm in Virginia. I just can't afford both. But maybe next year. Who knows? All right. So this is how I'm going to be splitting it up. So this one's going to have 2 in here. Remember, flip it up or bottoms up, however you want to do it. You can. Some people twist it up here and then put it in. Some people put it in pegs. I have a wide enough space in my pegs here that I can twist it as it's going down. That's just how my pegs are. Whoops. And then come down. I'm new to all this, so I have no idea about the convention. So Scott Waterman is holding a convention in Illinois, and it's what they call the Crafters Convention. He did it this past October, I believe it was, and you do whatever. I didn't go, so I can't tell you everything that was there. You'll have vendors there to purchase stuff with, to buy. Like the Wreath Makers Live, I know, you know, again, they're going to have people that sell signs, people that sell equipment of some sorts. You know, whether it's this, or, this is the Easy Bow Maker. You can get it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. It's nothing, you know, you have to order online. Well, you could order it online, but don't get it from Amazon. They're kind of expensive. Oh, this looks nice with this. I like that. I'm glad I switched it. I know, V, everybody got frozen out. First time. First time ever. I'm going to make this the same length as this. 4 inches in here. And just put 1. So I went 1, 2, 1. You could do 2 in the bottom, 1 in the top, 3 in the top. It's your choice how you want to make your bow. There's no right or wrong. Yes, I heard it was really nice. He streamed it too. They gave away some tickets and stuff. I know for the Week Makers Live, they're not going to be streaming it live or anything like that. We're actually, the hotel, which is in the Sheraton in down New Orleans, we're actually going to be staying right in the hotel. So you don't have to like find a parking spot or anything. I'm not saying that's the way it was at the Crafters convention because, again, I don't know. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I found 3 of the roomies who I've never met. One lives in South Carolina, one's in Maryland, and one's in Texas. So that's going to be fun, meeting some new people and meeting some other people that, you know, you work with, you know, doing lives and stuff like that. So let's see how this goes. So this one's going to have 2. I thought it was just me. It took forever to get back. No, Sally. It did for me too. It took me a while. I got frozen here. I went out, came back, went out, came back. And the only thing I could do was stop the video and just restart it. So I apologize, guys. There's nothing I could do. That's good old Facebook or internet or whoever. Again, this has right and wrong side. So, let's see, I made these 2 the same. So this one's going to be just a little shorter. So that's at 4. Let's do 3.5. I think I have this about 3.5. And I'm going to do 2 bows of this. I'm glad everybody's back. Tell everybody else to come back. Share it, like it, love me. And again, this is going to be available. It is available right now on my Etsy shop if anybody wants to buy it. I have everything muted, so I won't know till I get offline if somebody has purchased it. But I think he's cute. See, just the little flowers in there. Gotta have a little flowers. And of course, my purple. My purple. I love this. Who did I get this from? Oh my gosh. The green, the pink, and the orange Deco Exchange. This one came from Wreaths by Mary. Is it Wreaths by Mary? I believe. But don't quote me on that. This came from, oh gosh. This was one of the ones I said last night, and I was going to look it up, and I said I didn't. Let me put you guys over here, because you won't see this, really, because I hate looking off to the side. I think it's rude. That's just me. I love the purple. I love it. Oops. Let me dovetail this one. It's really pretty. Can you... Oh, I'll show you afterwards, because I got to put the bow on the one behind me, but I used... this pattern, like I had the small tails, I had it in this in yellow, and I used it on the other one. So I'll show you that afterwards. It's on to be purchased. I just have to put the bow on it. And again, waiting for some more to come in. I think I have like, oh my God. I have a whole bunch of signs coming in for the summer that I'm really excited about. And some more ribbon. I'm gonna just need a new room for all my ribbon. That's all I have to say. Need more ribbon, more room. The yellow is pretty. And like I said last night, it kind of reminds me of, what do you call the dandelions, you know, well, we used to call them as kids parachutes that you blow. That's what it reminds me of. And it's just pretty. So when you're doing ribbons, look at what you put in your design or in your sign. And those are the colors you want to try to pull out. Now, I don't really have orange. The one tulips are kind of salmony, but to bring in, you know, Peter Rabbit's carrot. And then this is going to be like his little jacket that he wears. Hey, Charlotte. Oh, I can't either. Like I said, I may have to move his head up. I think I pushed his head down too far, so I may have to move him up a little bit. Make him a little taller. And we'll do 2 of these. It is nice and bright, Donna. It's Easter. You got to be nice and bright. Let me spread these out a little bit. Now, this one can go either way. It doesn't matter. So you don't have to twist this one. I'm just going to make it a little short. It's going to be a little tiny bow. And I'm going to do 2 of these on each side. Make sure I get them the same. And the more you put in here, see my things are getting wider. Go up there. Go up there. All right. That's all we're going to put in. Let's see how this looks. Can always change it out if I put it on there and it looks... That's what's nice about bows and ribbons. It's easy to change out. Put my pins away. Where's my wire? There it is. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Karen. We got popped out, you guys. Sorry. Where's my wire cutters? Oh, good God. Forgot the hot pot is on. So used to using wire. This, I could use a zip tie and do it that way. Or I could use wire. You could use whatever your little heart desires. I'm glad you're back, Barbara. We lost everybody. I just got zapped on frozen menu mode there and couldn't get out of it. So did everybody else. I hope it looks lovely. I think it will. So I like to thread it in there a little bit, like that. And I'm going to weasel it around a little bit before I start taking it out to make it easier on me. I have a bow dabber too. I use the bow dabber too. You can use it on this or on the bow dabber. I make a lot of Lisa bows. I like Lisa bows. But lately I've been doing a lot of these because of like this. I needed the tails like on it. And the Lisa bows you don't do the tails with. So that's why. I'm glad you're back too. I'm glad you're back. All right. So as you push it out. Hold your fingers down there. And I'm going to grab it so I can twist it once as I go. Ah, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Come on out. There we go. Squish it together, y'all. Oh, my tail's get on the wrong side, tail. And just pinch and twist. Pinch and twist. This is what they call, a Lisa bow is, it's like, he has like, we call these arms and a head on a Lisa bow. So like he'll have a head with 2 arms, and then down here he'll have 2 feet. So that's what a Lisa bow is called. That was one of my first bows I learned how to make. And I did a lot of wreaths with Lisa bows. This one, the Terry bow, you get the tails with it. And these are people that came up with ideas of making bows. And there's all, you know, everybody, there's a Katie bow out there, I believe, too. So when you get a bow dabber or a pro bow holder, you can, they have videos that you have with them, so you can look at the videos. So you saw the spool holder I had there. So this has a hook and a nail. So I'm going to just, I hope I made my wire long enough. This is called a fluff box. Okay, one wire is long enough, the other one isn't. And it holds your faux down so that you can fluff it out. So I did one pink and green. You can do opposite sides. You can do both sides at the same time. Whatever floats your boat. There's no right or wrong. And this is all I'm doing. Can you find it on YouTube? You probably could. I didn't learn it off of YouTube. I learned it from, you know, going on live with somebody. I watched somebody's live and I watched it again, and that's how I learned. But you can try. I'm sure probably somebody has it on there. I'm thinking of going to create a Susie bow. Hey, go for it. Go for it. I was, you know, it would be fun to come up with a bow type. Where are you? Come down here. I think that would be fun. If you can do it, go for it. Go for it, my friend. I'm just pulling this through a little bit because I noticed one of my loops got a little bit bigger on the other side. Where did you go to your house and learn how to make bows? V, I learned how to make bows watching other people doing them from all these lives that people do to make the wreaths, and that's how I learned. So I'm not a pro because everything always changes and you learn more and more from everybody, and that's how I learned. I mean, I don't think I had anything of my first bows that I made. Oh, no, I don't have anything. I'm going to have to redo my Christmas wreath because I made that like 20-something years ago. And that's when I did a lot of more country. Oops, I kind of flew off. I was going to say, sorry, that flew off in your face. You can come to my house, V. V's my friend. V, well, not that any of you are not my friends. I've known V since, what, the 90s? It's, what, 25 years now? She's a military friend of mine. Our husbands went to a school together. So see how I'm pulling this up and see how it's curling? And that's all I want is just a little curl from it. And it gives it a little bit more dimension instead of just laying flat down. And of course I'm doing this now, and then when I put it on there, I'm going to have to redo it all. And all my little loops there. Oh, here's one of my loops that is crushed. You need to check out Regina Sellers on YouTube. Okay, Regina Sellers, Donna does have. She has the Pro Bow, which I have here. She sells this. Pro Bow the hand. It does come with a video, so you can make all different sizes and types of bows. She does have that, and yes, you can do that. You can also buy her product if you want. You could do all that. All right, so let's see how this baby's going to go and if we have to move Peter Rabbit's head up. All right. So, scenery change again, y'all. All right, so bear with as I put Peter Rabbit back up here. Oh, I got to put a stick in this too. So, I don't have a stick or anything in this, but I'm going to use the wire and I'm going to make a stick. So remember I was saying about keeping all your little sticks? So this is a good way. If you don't have what they call a pick stem, oh my God, not a pick stem. That's a cross between a pick machine and a stem cutter. Good Lord. You can take your wire and you can wrap it around this. I just want to see which way my wire goes. Okay, now I'm really going to smush up the bow. I just want to twist this to make it a little bit longer, my little twist tie together. Yeah, just go to Michael's, use your, coupon at Michael's, and you can do it that way. And it saves you a little bit of money, whether it's one of the 40% off ones. Cut off that little piece. All right. So I want to make sure I can bend this easy. All right, so what I'm just gonna create one, so that I could stick this in the pot. In the pot, I'm gonna roll it, just twist it around, round and around and around and around. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. I want to make sure my ends are in there, so it's just like that's all it is. I'm going to put a little glue back here. There we go. Just to kind of hold that. All right. So while this is drying, let's do our scenery change. And did I answer the thing about the sunflower for you, my dear? You can pull out, you can do it in yellow or in yellow and oranges, the flower leaves. The center is usually a brown one. Let me put Deco Exchange on here for you guys. So if you want to go to his, to shop, please use this because it's my affiliate link. And Damien is really nice to give us a little something, to say, kind of like thank you for sending people his way kind of thing. So if you would please use this link, that would be good. That would be cool. Affiliate link to Deco Exchange. That's where most of the ribbon came from. So go look and buy away. So I just posted it down there for you guys. All right, so scenery change. I'm going to back you guys up. I'm going to bring it back up Peter Rabbit. Hold on. Turn this around so I can see how this is going. So hold on, you guys. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. And tilt you guys up so you don't see all my mesh on the floor. All right. Let's put our flowers back up here. Oh, not flowers, Peter Rabbit. If you're wondering why I stick this box in here, because there's a chain that holds this, and when I'm working on it, sometimes it kind of goes in. So I put the box in there so I don't want the whole thing collapsing on me. Let me put my iPad back over here so I can see your comments again. Yes, he does. Kalia from Kalees.com actually has some nice sunflower ribbon too. I got some from her that I showed you guys the other, I think it was like a week ago. Okay. Whoops, where did I step on? Okay, so I know I'm going to have to move Peter Rabbit up a little bit. So we'll adjust him in a minute. Oh, that's much better. See? See, it's not jiggling. And let me cut this. Bear with, this is a little bit thicker, this one. So maybe cursing everybody out. Oop, he's crooked. Gotta get him warm. Thank you, Susie. Oh, Lord. I think I may need my husband for this one. Hold on. I'm off camera so you can't see me cursing myself out. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's try it again. Hold on. This is really when you need a stem cutter. Oh, good God, Molly. Hold on. Use the old thigh bone. Oh, my God. I don't think I even made a dent in the doggone thing. What did they put in here? Titanium? Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I'll have a bruise on my leg now. All right, so I just cut it off to make it a little stem. Oh, I think this is going to be so cute. All right, let me use my glue gun. And I think I'm still going to have to move Peter up a little bit. We'll see. To get the bow in there. Let's not glue all our tails. That would be kind of horrible. All right, hold on, y'all. Don't want to glue my fingers either. Okay. Peter, I think you're a good height there. Let's see, where's my other tail? My other thing. My other loop. Loop-de-loop. Now, because I have this in here, I see a gap in here. So I may stick something in there. Well, I'm not may, I will. Where's my green ones? Let's fluff this baby back out. I hate it when you start fluffing and then you do one and it squishes another. Yeah, Peter's hanging. Bring it down a little bit like that. What am I missing? What do you guys think? Oh my God, you saw the back of my head. Holy moly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, that's horrible. That's horrible. I didn't realize I was doing that. I'm so sorry, y'all. That was horrible. I could stand here all day and just keep reworking this bow. I want it a little bit in like this, not so much out. So just to let you know. What's here? Oh, this one. Whoops. There we go. Bend that little guy out a little bit. Yeah, I probably could go, instead of using the 2-inch, I could bring it all in and just use 1-inch might be better too. That might be a good idea. Let's do that. Hold on, y'all. Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to have to clip it out. Yep, I'm going to have to clip it out right there. I think a small one is good too. I agree. So hold on. Let's take this baby out and redo it. There we go. All right, so I like the 1.5 inch. So let's do some scenery change. Oh, I have green ribbon, 1.5 inch over here. Hold on. Didn't I just showed it to you guys today too? There it is. Let's change it out. I'll just leave that because I can use that on another one. So let's do this. Hold on. Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Scenery change is always good. This is where I keep all my ribbons. Well, I kind of have it divided out. Oh, I don't want this. I got this little pretty green one, which is cute. Okay, back in the box. Can't come out right now. Flowers under these. So I got green. I got that other orange. Oh, I wanted to use that yellow so bad too. Hold on. You can change him. I could bring in a little brown. Put some brown with polka dots. I'm going to use the blue. Let's then change the floral ribbon instead of my favorite purple. We'll bring in the yellow like this. Where's my solid pink? What do you guys think of that? Try the bow on the rope. I can't put it on the rope because it's gonna hide him. And if I put it off to the side, I don't think it would look good either. I could make a bow tie because he had a bow tie in the blue. Or I have a blue like this. Ooh, this might be good, the blue like this. The sign would look cuter. There's no sign in this, V. Oh, a sign. No, I do have a sign I could use, possibly. I have one like this that I could technically stick there, but I didn't, it was too big. I thought the sign was too big. Dark blue. Let's make a bow tie. How about just a little bit bigger than this blue one and just put a bow tie in there just with this. That one might look cute. Let's try a bow tie. Now, somebody said they had the Pro Bow, the Bow Dabra. I'm going to slide him over here. I don't have a smaller sign for the center. I only have ones like that. I do have one coming in, but it's not going to be here for 2 to 3 weeks. So the same bow that I made, I can make on this. The only difference is, let me put this there, just so you can do it on here. Think the dark blue's too dark? Let's hold them up. This would be this. Oop. Now I can do the dark blue and layer like, where'd the flower one go? On top of it. Like put this and put the flowers on top of it, because it would tone it down. Or my green, or my orange. Where's my orange? Remind me, I got all these things in my mouth. Pink, yellow, green. Because remember, I got the orange. Now that I'm in front of you, I got these all in front of me. How about that? How about that? Put the blue on top, maybe. Just those. I think that, because that will be like his carrots. His brown brings all the beige out from here. It'd be like his carrots, the dirt that he lives in. The green for all the greenery. The blue to bring out some of the blue. And he's Peter Rabbit with his jacket. I don't have ribbons with carrots on it. I don't have ribbons with frogs on it. Trying to look for that. A friend of mine was trying to look for that the other day. I was trying to help her. Let's try these combinations. I can't use the yellow flower. Oh, these yellow flowers. I could do that. I'm going to burn myself with this hot. Ooh. See? Let me put my pins up here. So, I want to have the blue on top, only because I think of his jacket. Well, I can reverse this. Do it this way, and finish with the flowers on top. Let's try that. Let's try this combination, all right? So now I got to remember this, because I just lost the yellow. So yellow on top. Right? Yellow on top. Then comes green. Then comes orange. And blue on the bottom. Well, the only reason why I was thinking of the blue is because Peter Rabbit has that blue jacket. So I was thinking of doing it with that. Oh, somebody said they have a dabber. That's why I pulled it out. So let's see. Before I cut anything, I can always change it. So this is the same thing as what I was using there before. Don't I have pink scissors? Yes. So here's my pink. I'm used to having my ribbon on the other side. And this doesn't matter. So I'm going to do the same thing. Here's my tail. This one, it didn't matter if I go flip it around. But the only thing is you don't have measurements. I usually have my table out here with measurements, but we'll wing it. Love the blue flower and green ribbons. The plaid and the blue is throwing me. Watch it. Well, see, look. It's just a little bit of the green with the plaid in there. So it just gives a little bit of a pop. Since it's so that this isn't so solid in color. So this is what I do. I hold my fingers up like that to see if they're the same. I'm going to do 2 of these on the bottom. And again, I'll use my fingers to make it the same length. Can you guys see this? I may be in your way. Try to do this on the side. But it's the same thing that I was using the Easy Bow, but I'm just doing it on the Bow Dabra. So I have my 2 loops. You can hold it down in the middle if you want to see if your loops are the same size. Just by bringing them up, sticking your fingers in there. Oops, can't get my fingers in. Because this is all backwards now. Alright, so that's all I'm doing is 2 loops on the sides. Let me make this one a little bit longer here. That one a little bit shorter. Good. Alright, so won't cut it. We'll do it and see how it looks before I cut it. Throw you on the floor. Plaid goes. Let's just see. We're going to have fun. And I'm trying to stay out of your way so you guys can see. Glad I mentioned it. A little cute bow. Yes. Yes, Susie. You know, I thought the same thing, to be honest. I thought, God, it looks so squished in. I couldn't get my my loops to stand out. So We're on the same wavelength, and I thought, maybe if I moved them up, it might be better. Good old Bull Dabber. Yeah, now see, these colors go good together. So I'll do one loop of the green. Not the green, the orange. My thing's getting all tangled here. Okay. Now what do we say? Green next. All right, hold on. I'm going in front of you. Don't look at the roots of my hair, y'all. Do not look at the roots of my hair. I'll just throw you on the floor. All right, so we'll bring in some of the green. Oops, we'll flip it around because it's curling the other way. This again doesn't, this is what's kind of nice, except for the plaid one, these don't have any right or wrong sides, so, which makes it nice. Oops. Just go a little bit shorter than the other one. I did one loop of the plaid, I'm going to do 2 loops of the green. Can you guys see okay? You and the blue woman. Let me move you guys in a little bit closer so you could see. Okay, so I'm just making the loops. Again, I'm using my fingers to make sure they're about the same length. I can tell this one over here is a little bit longer. Just pull him around, pull it around. All right, and the last one is the flower one. Me Too Vicky. Donna, Donna, Donna. What did I Me Too Vicky? Missed that one. I almost kind of like it like that. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Instead of the yellow, I mean, the yellow looks good with it. Oh, I like the yellow better. I don't like the pink one. Where are you? Come here. All right. Let's see. One loop of the yellow. Guys see it okay? Well, the bow tie, if I just do a bow tie doesn't have anything hanging down, and I kind of wanted something hanging down, you know, because of this thing being in here. So that's why I was just thinking of something like a small, you know, little bow in there. So let's see how this looks. Whoops. That loop got a little big. Hold on, y'all. Switch that around. Again, because I didn't cut these, so I can do this. Still too much? Is it the yellow? I think the yellow. I kind of like these two colors together. What do you guys think? You just want a simple bow tie in there? We could do just 2 little loops on a bow tie. Simple blue. The colors are pretty. I really like the orange on there, just to bring out like a carrot look. Shall we just go plain and simple like that, y'all? What do you guys think? Sally says yes. I like the blue and orange. I do like the orange with it. Maybe I'll put the orange behind, because the orange just kind of popped it a little bit. You gotta have a little color in there. You can't have everything so like monotone. How about that? That's not going to be the bow, but just the blue shirt, tails. Do not cover feet. Oh, no, I'll cut this. Don't worry about the tails. No, the tails are not, they're going to be short. It's because I want you to see the fade. Maybe just a pop of the orange, just like that. Just one loop of orange, or 2 loops of orange and 1 loop of blue. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Just try the orange by itself. I could do that. You know what that reminds me of back in the 1970s? I don't think it looks, in my personal opinion, I think the orange, I don't know. What do you guys think? Just the orange? Penny, are you saying yes to the orange? If you guys like the orange, give me hearts. Give me hearts. The orange might be cute because that says your carrots. Okay. Oh, V. Thanks up. V, you're supposed to give hearts on the side. See in the bottom it says thumbs up or hearts. Okay. I think that would look cute. Yeah, just the bow. I don't know if 2 loops would be good. Or if that's going to be too much. Let's just see really quick. These aren't. I think 1 loop. 1 loop wins in my book. Now I can add, to give it the fullness of 4 tails down there. I could do that. Look at that. We weaseled down from about 10 different colors down to the one color that a lot of people didn't like in the beginning. Because they're like, oh, the orange. How funny. How funny, how funny, you're funny. There's his bow tie. I think that would be cute. Okay. Let me put this back in here and get some wire. Hold on. Because I lost my wire. Here it is. I actually may have a piece. No, I'll just cut. Okay. Look at that, y'all. It brings out, oh, yes. He has those brown, like orangey kind of eyes. Girl, you go, Debbie. Good idea. I didn't see that. I was looking at the brown, you know, and the tan. Hey, girl, I used to wear stuff like this back in the day. Back in the day. All right, let's get his little bow tie going here. I'm off the camera, so I'm coming back on. Sorry, y'all. Before I make this tight. Yep, that looks good. And just pull it tight. Cool. I mean, sometimes you go to look at it and then you're like, yes, no, I don't like it, I like it. And then when you actually do it, it kind of like stands out a little bit. And then you're like, hey, that's not that bad. I'm trying to come back in the picture because I'm too close now. All right, I'm going to move you guys back out. Hold on. I'll move you guys up. That better? All right. I'm not going to get that same thing that took me forever. No, actually I have one that would probably be close to the size I need. All right, so I'm just twisting this. Great minds think alike, V. See, V, you made a new friend. You can't bend the ears down though, because this is, I don't know, it's like a cardboard or something underneath it. But yeah, there they are. Hold the piece of orange ribbon inside the ears and tie it together. Oh. Are you saying to do this? Or put a bow up there? He's Peter Rabbit. Hold a piece of the orange ribbon inside the ears to tie it all together. So, Beth, are you saying to put it here in between his ears? You know, a smaller little bow? Because if we put this down here, I'm a little confused, Miss Beth. Are you saying just put a little piece here or put it in between here? I'd like it here. If it was a girl, I would make a small little bow and put it here. But since we kind of made this Peter Rabbit and came up with this Peter Rabbit guy, you know, idea that I kind of don't want to put a bow in there, but like glue the inside of his ears where it will bring out the bow. Oh, I gotcha. So you're saying glue some of this inside his ears like that? Same men always tie same neck. Hi, Rose. How are you, Rose? All right. So this, I'm just going to use this one. And I'm going to make just twist it around, and then I'm going to glue it. Okay? So twist it around. Try to bring it closer so you guys can see. Glue some of the paraffin inside the ears to match the bow. Okay. I see what you're saying, Susie. Maybe she's saying the orange. I don't know. I think she was saying to glue it in here instead of leaving it here, you know, plain. So that way it ties in. The orange ties in with the bow. And I'm just going to bend this around. I'm just making it like a hook. So it stays. Put some glue on it. Hot glue, and I'll cut the tails once I get it in. All right. Round two, Mr. Peter Rabbit. Oh. There we go. It's better. Cut these a little shorter. Now I can cut them on an angle, or I can dovetail them, and I want to dovetail them. And then what I can do is push them down a little bit. What do you guys think? Didn't word it correctly. I just wanted to see. Oh, Beth, that's fine. I do have burlap ribbon. And I showed that earlier, a little bit earlier, but people weren't too keen on the burlap ribbon. You know, a brown ribbon in there. Just curl it. Is that one longer? Now what I don't like, I'm going to pull this back out. I think I could do it here. Hold on. Where's my ribbon? Hold on. Because I see my wire. I don't like that. So you could take a piece of the fabric. You could fold it. Oops, there goes the glue gun. I'm going to pull this back out really quick. And what I'm going to do, I want to hide that. And this is fine because I'm going to put it behind where I did it. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Benita. So see, that looks more finished off. Where's the other side? Just pull it tight. Which way are my tails? Hold on, tail. Where'd you go? Okay. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll cut this off a little bit, and I'm going to put a little glue back there with it. Take a little glue and stick it right in the knot. That's so it just doesn't come untied. And see how much better that looks finished off there? Now let's put this baby back in here. For the final time. Poor Peter Rabbit. He's had more costume changes than any rabbit probably. I put glue on the top. Ouch. Dang, 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 dang. Hot, 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 hot. Hold on. Peter Rabbit. Oh my gosh, pliers would help. I am going to be hunting for my pliers tomorrow again. You know when you look for something so hard? Oh, jeez Louise. And you can't find it, but if you stop looking for it, look at all the glue on my hands from that. Oh, jeez. Wonder how many burns I got from that one. All right, Peter Rabbit. What do you guys think? I sound like you. Thank you for letting us be part of your Peter Rabbit creation. Yeah, with all the glue on me. I think he's cute. I think I'm going to have to put a little something in here. I may bring him a little forward like that. But he's done, guys. Peter Rabbit is done. He's got his little eggs and everything in there. He's a cute little guy. Now just fix the eggs where they can be seen. And I know. It's these two eggs right here. I don't know if I can take them out. I'm going to have to go back and look. Fool with that a little bit. This one egg. Oh, that's stinging. Burn, burn, burn. Hopping down the bunny trail. Yeah. Thanks, V. He's a good guy. Peter Cottontail brings all that candy that we love, just like at Halloween for all the kids. Bow tie was just the right amount. You guys did good. All right, so I'm just going to fix the eggs right over here. He is going to be done. And oh, thank you for all the hearts. Thank you. So I'm going to let me come back in here so I can say something. I'm going to let you guys go for the evening. I thank you for sticking it out. I'm really sorry that live earlier today, the earlier one got kind of messed up. gosh, I'm so close. Let me get in this. Like, there I am. So I appreciate you guys coming back on, and I will see you again. And this time I'm going to go back to reefing, so I let my fingers heal a little bit. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Have a nice evening. Bye.